Hello friends, you are welcome back. So we've talked about scarcity, we've talked about choice. The next thing to talk about is opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is a sacrifice next most desired item or items whose value equals the value of the item chosen but forgone. I'll give an example for you to appreciate it. Opportunity cost applies to the individual consumer, the firm, and the government in different ways. And we will have let's have a look at this. So this is a student scale of preference. He wants to buy a textbook which costs 4,000 cedis, Gary which costs 2,000 cedis, Ghana cedis, sugar 1,000 Ghana cedis, milk 1,000 Ghana cedis, and shoes 1,000 Ghana cedis. If the student had 4,000 Ghana cedis on him, she would choose textbook because textbook is the first item on the scale of preference. But the opportunity cost would not just be Gary or sugar, it would be the sum of Gary, which is 2,000 Ghana cedis, sugar, which is 1,000 Ghana cedis, and milk, which is 1,000 Ghana cedis, which the students 4,000 Ghana cedis could have bought, but was sacrificed for the textbook chosen, as explained. So adding the price of milk, sugar, Gary, we have 4,000 Ghana cedis. In other words, we are saying if the student chooses textbook, it means he has sacrificed Gary, sugar, and milk. Right? That is the opportunity cost concept. The next thing to talk about is the production possibility frontier, which is normally called PPF. You can see in other books PPC, production possibility curve, and probably you can also see PPG, production possibility graph. Now, what is a production possibility frontier? A production possibility frontier is a graph or model that shows alternative ways or different ways that an economy can use its scarce resources. This model graphically demonstrates scarcity, trade-offs, opportunity cost, and efficiency. Yeah, but before we move on to the shape of the production possibility frontier, there are 4 assumptions that are made. And the first assumption is only 2 goods can be produced. The second is full employment of resources. We assume that all resources are employed. And the third is the resources available are fixed. Ceteris paribus. That means all other things being equal, the resources available are fixed. They do not increase. They do not decrease. And the last is technology is fixed. So we are assuming that there wouldn't be any advancement in technology within the period under consideration. So let's look at this table. You can call it production possibility table or production possibility schedule. So this is a table that shows that a particular country is producing 2 goods, bicycles and computers. And it has different points, point A, point B, point C, point D, point E. Now in economics, most of the times when we draw a table, what should come in mind is we are going to translate a table into a curve. So each point each point represents a specific combination of goods that can be produced given full employment of resources. So the firm can use all of its resources to produce 14 bicycles and 0 computers. Alternatively, the firm can use its resources to produce 12 bicycles and 2 computers. And also, the firm can use all its resources to produce 9 bicycles and 4 computers. I don't know if you realize that as the number of computers increase, the number of bicycles decrease, because you are using some of the resources to produce computers, the ones that initially were used to produce bicycles. So as one of the products increase, one decreases. So this is a typical production possibility frontier. The points that were in the table are what have been represented on this curve. Right. So it is negatively sloped because as the production of one increases, the other decreases. Now I want to show you some few points on the production possibility curve worth noting. Any point on the production possibility curve, as mentioned earlier, shows that there is efficiency. efficiency. We are using all our resources. We are not underutilizing any resource. No resource is unemployed. But if you see a point below the production possibility curve, it's a point of inefficiency or unemployment of resources. Yes. And if you see a point outside the production possibility curve or frontier, it is an unattainable or impossible point. Unattainable or impossible because technology is fixed. So it is a point that cannot be attained. Good. So let's check the opportunity cost on the production possibility curve here. Or let me just hold on here and continue the opportunity cost calculation on the production possibility curve in the next video. Thank you for your attention. Stand by for the next video.